When it comes to the internet, there's quite literally an unlimited amount of ways that you guys can make money online. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how you guys can make your first 100K Web3 edition. Now, I'm going to be talking about a few things that you guys have probably never heard of in this video, so stick along. I think you guys will probably learn a thing or two. And also on top of this too, I urge you, don't just listen to this video. Try to at least take some action on something. You never know what you might be good at. You never know what you might enjoy. So definitely stick along, guys. So for the first way you guys can capitalize on this Web3 economy is make a niche Web3 agency. Now, what I mean by a niche Web3 agency is have an agency that focuses on one thing within a certain economy. Be very niche. So that can mean you either build out Discords, build out smart contracts. That can mean that you guys just do strictly marketing, consulting. You guys can do Twitter content. There's a million different things that you guys can do. Now, why it's so important to be super niche is when you guys are branding, people can recognize you guys for who you are. So if you just say we're an agency, not everyone can really understand what you guys do unless you really put it out there. So if you guys are a niche Web3 agency, you guys can focus on the one solid thing that you guys are good at, or one thing that you at least enjoy. And if you enjoy making content, you guys can be a content agency. And then from there, you can hire copywriters, you can hire strategists, you guys can hire a team that basically schedules all the tweets. There's many different things that you guys can do. Also, you can do things like a budgeting agency where you help companies save money and then you take a percentage of what they've saved monthly. Now, what that means is you're developing a certain network with other companies or other individuals that are running companies. And when you connect them, or if you put certain people in group chats together, and let's say they make a business deal because you're the reason why they made that deal, you get a bonus or you get money for that. I've done this myself. It works out pretty well depending on who you are. But the main thing here is you have to build up your reputability. You have to build up your connections. The best way to do that is find a company that does marketing, does consulting, find an NFT project and see how you can get involved. And if you can help them make connections, then you get a cut of that. So let's per se, you set up a marketing agency with an NFT project and the marketing agency goes ahead and gets a $100,000 deal and the NFT project pays them $100K to do the marketing for them. You can go ahead and take 5 to 10% of that deal just because you made the connect. A lot of people don't think like this, but a lot of companies will be more than happy and willing to do this because it's going to increase their monthly revenue anyways, right? So why wouldn't they do it? I recommend you guys go out there, right? Go make some connections with some companies, go build some trust with some companies. You can be their spokesperson. After that, you're basically just a salesman for them, right? Again, there's many different ways on how you guys can do this, but it's called an affiliate network. This is something that I've done. It works out very well. Now, going on to the next thing, we have digital assets / digital real estate. I find this a super longer term play. A lot of people don't like to think longer term. This also does require capital. So keep that in mind. You can't just start this with $0, but some ways to get started. I'm talking about things like ENS, website domains. I'm talking about things that are non-ruggable. Now, when you're investing into digital real estate, for example, like in the metaverse, you're basically setting yourself up for failure. You're investing into a company and hoping that they're like the next biggest metaverse, which guys, I'm telling you, the chances that you're going to be investing into the next biggest metaverse is little to none. When we're looking into ENS and website domains and usernames, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, there's so much flexibility that you guys have there. This is called digital real estate / digital assets in my mind, because you're literally investing into the real estate of the internet. And what ENS is, it's when you see people have like a name and it's .eth. Now, why I believe in ENS so much, and again, there's many different reasons why, but I'll give you the main reasons, is because this is your decentralized username. When people send you money via Ethereum, they can just type in your ENS name. If someone wants to play games with you and you're playing a Web3 based game, that is your gamer tag. And if you want to have a Web3 identity, most of the time your ENS name will be your Web3 identity. When you look at things like people buying expensive car tags, website domains, this is the next biggest thing that people are going to be putting their money into. When the next biggest wave of genuine mass adoption gets into this, I think that it'll completely explode. There's also other things like website domains like .com, .io, .xyz that'll also be big in the future, but mainly that just, you know, refers to exactly which niche you're going into. As long as you guys get into the right things, that's great, but I'm trying to speak into Web3 based stuff, so I'm mainly bullish on ENS. Now, going on to the next thing. Now, this is probably more important than anything else because this is exactly what's going to present you all the opportunities. Build your network. Now, building your network is really great, but the concept of building your network is something that a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people want to build their network and they expect people to be friends with them. If they literally have no value or if they have no skills, you're not going to be networking with the right people. Trust that. No one important wants to network with you if you're a person with no value. You have to build some type of value within yourself. Now, if you're a person who's really great at real estate, and if you're going into a space that's not related to real estate at all, you're not going to be valuable in that area. You have to be valuable in the area, in the section, and in the niche that you're going into. So what that means is if you're in Web3, you have to build a Web3 value around you. You have to learn the ways. But mainly it's just build your friendships and build genuine relationships. And now what this is going to do is it's going to unlock you opportunities. Now, if you're trying to go ahead and become a community manager, or if you're trying to go ahead and be a content manager for a certain company, now if you're trying to get hired for a certain marketing agency, or if you want to be a video editor for someone, or if you want to be someone's assistant. This is exactly how you're going to make that happen. Now, let's say you have this large network and you want to go ahead and build your company one day. Now you have this whole network that you can basically tap into to help you scale your company to where you want it to be and way faster. So network overall is super important. It is not completely everything. Again, most of building your network is being a person of value. So make sure you guys are building yourself up. Make sure you guys are learning more skills, being more knowledgeable. Make sure you guys are helping others. You help others, other people will help you. Don't expect it. Besides that, I believe that is 4 super important points that I think on how you guys can make $100,000 in Web3. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you guys subscribe. Hope you guys like this type of content. Let me know down below, and yeah, see you guys later. Peace.